Hi, it's Brad Canham and Eric Beal once again, and we're talking about black bodies. Black bodies are part of the Fever Inspect system, and they're especially relevant because in order to be accurate, thermal imaging requires black bodies. And also, there's a specific aspect of our system, which is our black bodies are internal to the system. So I want you to think about like a large space, say a mall or a sporting event, or even a large like hotel facility where you're having events where significant numbers of people are passing through. You want accuracy in your fever detection, and you also want to be able to kind of manage it in a small footprint, and that's part of what we bring. I'm going to let Eric is going to get into more of the details about the level of accuracy and how it's especially derived via black bodies, and why the internal black bodies are a significant improvement over external black bodies.
Thank you, Brad. So if you've been looking around for thermal imaging systems that can provide the safety that you're looking for, you've noticed that many sites, including the FDA and the CDC, as well as many of the vendors, are saying you must use a black body in order to be accurate. Black body essentially just provides a standard brightness that allows you to make the thermal imaging camera accurate again. Because thermal imaging cameras are they're only ever accurate to around plus or minus 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a huge range, and it doesn't provide any safety on its own. But paired with a standard brightness generating black body device, it can be as accurate as plus or minus 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you're talking real safety. You can detect real fevers. The challenge with these black body systems, however, is that they add a lot to the operating footprint. They add a lot to the burden, what the operator has to do to ensure it's still working. And they're also costly and somewhat fragile. This is a standard off-the-shelf black body that's specified for this purpose and accurate over a very narrow range. It's $1,300. Must be mounted on a tripod. It must be mounted approximately near about where the subject's head is going to be. It's going to be the same distance to target. There are more expensive black bodies that let you do more things, and they will hold their stability much longer, but they're much more expensive. This particular unit is over $8,000. Now, if you can envision your scenario, you'll have an area where you've got lots of traffic walking through. You'll have to have the thermal imaging camera at one end and the black body at the other end. And you'll have a tripod underneath it, cord running underneath it, and you have to make sure that no one trips over it, knocks out of the field of view or out of the measurement zone within the image. All in all, it puts a tremendous burden on you, the operator, the user, to ensure that it's operating just right, or you're not going to get the safety you were promised. And that really brings us back to the focus we've had at Fever Inspect from the very beginning. We wanted to remove all these burdens from you so that you can get the safety you need without having to worry.